he thought he deserved. Now tonight is the dream, if he can produce. Alan Minter is 29 years of age. Minter weighed in at 159 3/4. Hagler came in a half-pound overweight. There is Alan Minter. If you get a chance to look closely, you'll see scar tissue over the eyes. But Hagler has his own scar tissue over the right eye. Hagler was a half-pound overweight. Under the rules, he had 2 hours to get down the weight. Within a half hour, he was down to the 160-pound weight limitation. The reach is about the same. Hagler, 74.5 inches. Minter, 75. So, we are about ready to go. Quickly, the cornermen in Minter's corner. Goody Doug Bidwell, Bobby Neal, and brought in from Los Angeles, the cut man, Jackie McCoy. Because, as I said, Minter is susceptible to cuts. 5 times he has lost a fight, stopped because of cuts. In Hagler's corner, Goody Petronelli, Pat Petronelli, and corner and lawyer Stephen Wainwright. So here we go. Hagler is usually a quick starter. If there's a question about Marvin, it's stamina, judging by the way he tired in the late going in his fight against Anthony Fermo.
Round 1.
Bout is underway. Round 1. Minter, a southpaw. Hagler, a natural southpaw. You see Hagler with his own right lead, but with the ability to convert. The crowd roared as Minter scored with a quick left. Minter is a clever boxer. He will have to be that. Hagler is a good boxer and a superior puncher with both hands. We are 55 seconds into round 1. Hagler scored. Hagler scored and scored again with a short chopping right that hurt Minter. 1 minute 5 seconds into the round. Hagler would like to make short shrift of Minter. I must say, having covered a number of Hagler fights, I have never seen him so well conditioned. Crowd roared as Minter went to the midsection. But Hagler, an unafraid and undeterred fighter. Hagler trying to keep his distance, or rather Minter trying to keep his distance, trying to use the right jab to keep Hagler at bay. It's his first round action. This British crowd raw with every exchange, particularly if one exchange favors Minter. Minter scored that. Briefly, Minter appeared hurt. 1 minute 5 seconds into the round from a short chopping Hagler right. But Minter, during the last half of this round, has been boxing effectively. And there, a good left. 10 seconds to go in round 1. A round that promises a good action fight. We're back live via the satellite from London, England. Round 2 just underway. Alan Minter to the left, Marvin Hagler to the right. The first round In the early going, dominated by Hagler. In the late going, dominated by Minter. As Minter began to box more successfully. Keep Hagler off and yet score with his own jabs. This will be clearly the Minter pattern for the fight. Hagler wanting to get in, to level the opponent with a superior punching power. Hagler fighting southpaw. With this tactic, Hagler scored with a good, quick combination. Blood pouring out of Minter's nose now, pouring out. Minter fighting feverishly, trying to get to Hagler and hurt him. The blood going into Minter's mouth. You saw him wipe off his nose just now with his glove. Minter susceptible to cuts. Well, this one is a bloody nose. There may indeed be a cut under Minter's left eye. 1:55 into round 2. And it's a good round for Marvin Hagler. Against Minter. Hagler looking very, very good. Very sharp. 35 seconds left in round 2. Minter wants to mix it up, slug it out with Hagler, give him a little chance. Exactly what Minter is doing, and the crowd is responding. We are coming to the end of round 2. We're back live in London, England. Stanford has defeated Oklahoma in college football 31-14, but this is the middleweight championship fight. And Marvin Hagler is off to a rousing start. He had a big second round. Though Minter is fighting back, or was determinedly, you see Hagler scoring well with his left. Remember, Hagler can fight either way, southpaw or righty. He has the ability, thus, to confuse an opponent if he can make it work. Sometimes a fighter gets mixed up trying to change from one stance to another. 45 seconds into round 3. The Minter nose bloodied in the second round. Blood gushing forth. Again the right lead. That's the second time. There are cuts under both Minter eyes now. That susceptibility to the cut that we referred to. There's blood all over the left eye. Hagler is fighting his fight and making it work. The mouthpiece out. Minter's mouthpiece out. Minter is hurt. Minter is ready to go. It's only the third round and Hagler is all over him. Fighting without his mouthpiece now. Minter has not been able to make his own fight. Now, the referee, Beresan, has the corner man. The fight stopped. It's over that quickly. The middleweight champion of the world is Marvin Hagler. That quickly, he fought his fight. When Minter tried to mix it up, he had no chance at all. Now bottles are being thrown into the ring, and beer cans, and the corner people are trying to protect Marvin Hagler, the British fans, and that's in accordance with fan behavior these days. Tragically, the British fans are upset upset that the fight was stopped. Now, let's see if we can get Hagler here. The British bobbies, 2 by 2, are around him. Get Marvin Hagler over here if you can. It does not appear they will be able to do so. They are taking him out of the ring and out of the arena for his own protection. The crowd begins to boo. Man violence has become, unfortunately, commonplace. We'll be back in just a moment with a look at the last round after this word from our local stations. We're back live in the Wembley Arena. They are leading Alan Minter out, as you can see. He is in no condition to talk. The British bobbies led Marvin Hagler out, desperately trying to protect him from the antics of this packed house in the Wembley Arena. The British fans disappointed and angered by the fact that the fight was stopped. We have had 6 recent deaths in boxing. It would have been criminal to let it go on. The call was perfectly proper from the very beginning, barring only the second half of the first round. Hagler fought his fight, and Minter could do nothing about it. And Minter must be accorded the quality fighter status I referred to earlier on. Hagler just too good. Let's take a look at that final round. It was round 3, and here it was. Minter made a terrible mistake of trying to mix it up with Hagler in the second round. That's Hagler's game, and Minter cannot punch with anything like the power of Hagler. Here in the third round, in the beginning, Minter seemed cautious, but already there were cuts under each eye and over the left eye too. Hagler getting in, scoring well, fighting his fight, as I said. Minter pawing with his right, not able to keep Hagler at bay. Hagler's right lead effective, because he is, as we noted, a natural southpaw. At this point, Minter was still seemingly in the scrap, but it's about to come. Right there, that right, Jordan, that set him up. He was vulnerable right there. Again, the right from Hagler, and Minter holding on desperately. In the second round, he had fought feverishly, but to no avail. Hagler knew now that he had Minter hurt. And then that combination, first the right, then the left, set Minter up still further. Minter now a bloody mess, and those 2 consecutive rights, and then the third, and then the follow-up left, and then the rights again, and Minter was really out on his feet. Still struggling, still fighting, holding on, trying to get Hagler against the ropes. Carlos Berisal, the referee, now called in the corner man to check the cuts. And we're back live, but that was the end of it. So, we could not, of course, talk to the fighters. You saw Hagler taken out of here under British bobby protection. Minter was cut up, a bloody mess, in no shape to talk to anyone. So the new middleweight champion of the world, the undisputed champion, is Marvin Hagler. Quickly, here is David Dials in our New York studios, and I'm sure that David has more football information.